In this video, we create a bootable USB Windows installer using Rufus. Hello everyone and welcome to TechFixFlix. In this tutorial, we use a Windows 10 ISO file to create a USB installer using Rufus. Ordinarily, we wouldn't need to do this, as this is a function offered by default in the Windows Media Creation tool. However, that tool is not provided for preview installations of the type we've featured in our tutorials, and therefore we need to bridge the gap. We've previously covered alternative means of achieving this, either via the Windows USB DVD download tool, which is similar to Rufus but with fewer options and the added ability to burn to optical disk, or via the command line, which requires no additional software. Now we turn to Rufus, a free utility which can be downloaded from the link shown on screen now and reproduced in the written description accompanying this video. We scroll to the download section, and our preference here is for the portable version, which forgoes full installation in favour of a simple program requiring no installation or subsequent uninstallation. We therefore click to begin the download. Once complete, we click to run, triggering user account control, where we click yes to provide our consent to proceed. Upon completion, we can optionally check online for application updates, and we tick yes here in order to remain up to date. Once the update check completes, we are immediately taken to the main interface. You'll note that we've inserted a USB stick into our machine's USB port, and it's assumed the drive letter E. 64GB is unnecessarily large for this task, and 8GB will be sufficient for the foreseeable future. We now need to select the ISO file, which we'll use to create the installation disk, and clicking the select button allows us to navigate to the location of our saved ISO file. In this instance, we're using a preview version of the Spring 2020 update to Windows 10, which we obtained during the tutorial shown on screen now, and again linked in the description. We select the ISO file, and click Open. We can now see that Rufus has set the downloaded ISO as its source. Additional options are available, but for now we will accept the defaults which are suitable for this project. We can change the volume label, which will be the name we see under this PC when the completed installer is inserted, and we opt for the descriptive label Windows 10 Spring 2004, with 2004 in this instance referring to the version number rather than the year. As with all projects of this type, creating the bootable installer will entirely erase the content of the USB device, and this represents the final opportunity to abort the process and back up any files on the device. We're ready to proceed and click OK. With that, we can take a break as a number of automated processes take place, the longest of which being the transfer of files from our ISO to the USB. Once complete, a brief phase of finalising takes place, before we are reminded of the need to disable secure boot in the BIOS of our target machine, in order to use our newly created device as the basis for a clean installation. Clicking more information provides an explanation as to why this is a necessary step, and why disabling secure boot isn't quite as risky as it sounds. We can now close Rufus, and we could entirely delete it at this point if we no longer require it. Turning to File Explorer, we see our installer disk labelled Windows 10 Spring 2004, and clicking it reveals its content. We can now safely eject the disk by clicking to reveal hidden taskbar icons, clicking the device's icon and selecting the option to eject. With confirmation received that we can physically remove the disk, it can be deployed on other machines as either the basis of a clean installation or to perform an inline update. Be sure to check out our back catalogue and subscribe for future projects. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please consider subscribing by clicking the logo on screen now. If you'd like to see more, there are 2 suggestions currently on screen. If you have a better, faster or more economical solution, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. You're also welcome to follow us on Twitter. Until your next tech fix, goodbye.